Imagine being so good at Valorant that you hit Radiant at the age of 13 and got signed to a professional team at the age of 16. Meet Canezerra, the future of Valorant. This might sound like 𝐁𝐻𝐬𝐽, but I think he's next up.
If I lose this, I'm gay.
Wait, you got the game.
Oh my fucking god.
In the past 2 weeks, I've been watching Canezerra religiously, and this honestly helped me hit Immortal after being hardstick Ascendant for the entire act. In this video, I'm gonna just share some brain dead tips that I learned from watching his streams which actually helped me and don't take too long to learn. After watching this video, you should have a really good idea of how to improve at the game naturally as well as top frag way more consistently. I hope this video helps you rank up. But first, a quick word from today's sponsor. A fast internet connection is especially helpful when trying to master your mechanics in Valorant. Thanks to the sponsor of this video, ExitLag, I actually have something that can help you with that. So ExitLag is a software that uses state-of-the-art technology such as AI route optimization in order to allow you to have a seamless connection to the game. Using it is simple. All you need to do is create an account, install the software, and activate it. ExitLag's dynamic stabilizer and scalable infrastructure will do the rest. Alright, check this out, because a lot of people told me that ExitLag doesn't work if you already have a good internet connection or an Ethernet cable. But I'm gonna go into my software right now and turn it on, and keep in mind I do have an Ethernet cable. And just like that, my ping went down from 67 to 60, and you can tell there's no editing going on. I'm in the same server and you can see the difference right there on the graph. I completely forgot to mention, but ExitLag is currently doing a special deal this month where you can get up to 72% off if you subscribe right now. If you want to improve your connection forever and frag out harder, you can use the QR code on screen right now or link at the top of the description. The first and most important thing that I learned when watching Canezerra is his committed and confident playstyle. This is something that single-handedly helped me break through a plateau that has been holding me back for months. So what do I mean by committed and confident? You see, Canezerra often runs around holding his knife out, doesn't care about making noise when fast flanking, and overall just trusts his intuition to a fault. All of this is done with the simple objective of being able to play more aggressive by catching the opponents off guard through timing or an unexpected play. Sounds pretty brain dead, right? Well, here's an example of it in action. Since 𝐁𝐬𝐬𝐈𝐧𝐪𝐮𝐢 dies to the enemy's chamber ult, it is a 4 versus 5, meaning that Kane's team should make an aggressive play. But instead of doing it in a way that the enemy team expects, he pushes through a chamber slow. He then smokes a one-way on himself and peeks through it, which is a completely unexpected play. Even though this play is really risky, I think Kane put a bit of thought into it and just thought it was worth it. Not only did his Sova make contact elbow, but in higher elo, teams are almost certain to stack towards elbow on attack. Now I'm not gonna lie, Kane probably expected at least one of them to be holding him, but luckily nobody was and he was able to get 4 kills. Around a week ago, I started implementing this playstyle and I've been winning or MVPing a lot more of my games. Now of course I'm still having like shit games, I'm not a perfect player, but I hope this is inspirational to some of you out there. When you first pull up a Canezerra stream, he seems like just a brain-dead gooner, and he actually is one, but it might actually be what helps him play like this. He's the type of person that plays not just to win, but to piss his opponents off in the stupidest ways possible. He wants his opponents to be thinking, how the fuck did Kane just do that to us? Every single round. He does this through constant visualization and prediction. Obviously, as a Radiant player, you're going to be constantly visualizing where your opponents are. But when I'm watching Kane streams, it's like he's always in the heads of his opponents.
2 tile, 1 cat.
Gun here.
Oh my god. You know they want this outlaw too. Fell right into my trap.
So I started doing this. I started trying to imagine what the opponents were doing, what they were thinking, and where they were, and making plays off of that. And if that sounds really vague, I did this in 2 main ways. The first thing I did is just pull my knife out when I was 80 to 90% sure that I could catch a better timing if I did so. This means that I think that there's nobody holding me or nobody there at all. Now, you're going to inevitably be punished for this and die with your knife out a lot. But what makes this so special is how fast you're going to get better at it. Anytime you die with your knife out, it means that you didn't expect someone to be holding you, and then you can look at the minimap and figure out if it was something that you should have anticipated. If your team didn't put enough pressure in other areas of the map, of course someone is probably going to be holding you. Then next time you're in a similar situation, you don't pull your knife out. It sounds stupid, I know, but here's a clip of Canezerra doing it. And even when it doesn't work, you can see 𝐁 learn from it in real time.
No peeking. I'm out of here.
Yeah, bro.
Drop in a smoke. Cutting their vision.
Now, the second thing that I did is just make decisions way faster and commit to them, even if they're wrong. This could be anything from the time I started rotating, flanking, canceling a sight hit, committing to a sight hit. The main idea is to commit to your decisions. In my experience, being in the state of hesitation is way worse than being committed to a wrong decision. Not having confidence in what I'm doing just makes me shoot my gun worse, and of course this is a tactical shooter, so if you shoot your gun worse, you're obviously gonna lose the round more often than not. These two things combined just help a lot because when I die, I know I'm committed to a decision or I literally have my knife out. So it becomes extremely easy for me to see like what information I was missing or if I just made the wrong play. And the next time I'm in that situation again, I can just play it out way better. 𝐁's mechanics are a big reason for why this playstyle works. He knows he can bitch the other team around because he has better mechanics than most people he will ever come across. There is a good chance if you're watching this video that you have better mechanics than players in your lobbies too. But without this confidence, faith, and trust in yourself, it simply won't feel like it at all. I think the reason this playstyle works so well for me is because I have better mechanics than 90% of other players in my elo. I mean, I've trained for thousands of hours, just take a look at my channel. But I've never been able to reap the rewards of my training until I learned to trust myself after watching 𝐁 disrespect Radiance with pure confidence. But anyways, while abusing timings and being more committed to my decisions helped me gain over 100 RR in just a week or two, there is a lot more that I learned from Canezerra that I haven't observed in other Radiant streamers. The first, most powerful and fundamental method for ranking up that I learned from Canezerra is having fun. Before you get mad or tell me that this isn't real advice, just hear me out. If we're looking at it from a scientific viewpoint, well, having fun is critically important for effective learning. It enhances motivation, improves memory retention, reduces stress, and fosters a positive, engaging environment that supports long-term comprehension and skill development. But let's put it into words that we both can understand. If you're having fun, chances are you shoot your gun, go pew pew, and the enemy dies a lot better than if you're tilted. Furthermore, having fun makes you less afraid to make mistakes. And like I mentioned earlier, making mistakes is one of the most powerful learning tools. Infinitely more powerful than hesitation or fear. Jesus Christ, sometimes I feel like the Valorant community has just lost the plot. Like, you can tell when someone's playing and they didn't even think they're gonna have fun in the first place. The second point that I learned from watching 𝐁 is just keeping your energy levels consistent while you're playing. What I mean by this is being well rested and having consistent vibes. Smile more, laugh more, but also sleep more. Here's a clip of 𝐁 literally talking about how he sleeps.
His sleep schedule? Yeah, just sleep at night. I've been going to bed at like 8:30 and then waking up at like 7. Like, I got hella sleep. Almost like too much sleep.
Okay, this last point is for people like me who have always been obsessed with the concept of talent. Because isn't Canezerra the epitome of talent? I mean, he was Radiant at 13, reached 1000 RR at 14, and became a professional player for Envy at 16. When the facts are laid out like this, it's super easy to think that Canezerra is either the most talented player in the world or that he must have sold his soul to the devil in order to get so good. And if you end up watching his streams, you'll find that his schizo personality might match the second theory. But let's be serious for a second. I was curious if he was actually a genius, and it only took me 5 minutes of research to make me realize how this couldn't be farther from the truth. 7,500 hours. That's the amount of total playtime Canezerra has in Valorant. That's just 400 hours less than 𝐁's, Primi, and 𝐬𝐬 combined. And while that might already seem insane, that's not all.
My like PS4 and I played all the time. Like I'd probably have more hours in Fortnite than Valorant.
The lesson that I learned here is that if you haven't put 10,000 hours into your craft, then you should shut your fucking mouth about talent and get to work. Okay, hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Bye bye.